Right now at 6, an I-team investigation into the death of a Duval County inmate. We're learning more about how the FBI could help the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office in this investigation. 31-year-old Charles Faggart was critically injured, then died after an incident at the jail. As we first told you earlier this week, Sheriff T.K. removed 9 correctional staff members from their positions as a result of what happened.
Now, the sheriff then asked the FBI to help investigate. News4JAX I-team reporter Khalil Maycock spoke with a retired FBI agent for more insight about what this investigation could look like.
My name is Tony Kravitz, and
this is the beginning of my conversation with Tony Kravitz, a retired FBI assistant special agent in charge and current CEO of Risk Confidence Group. I spoke to her to get more understanding of why the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office would request the FBI's assistance during an investigation. But to understand why I asked her that question, let's start at the beginning of this week. That's when Sheriff T.K. says there was an incident inside of the Duval County jail that left an inmate critically injured. We now know that inmate was 31-year-old Charles Faggart, a food truck owner and a father of a 6-year-old son. A day after the incident, Sheriff T.K. held a news conference talking about what happened Monday, letting us know there was an active investigation and 8 corrections officers and 1 corrections sergeant were removed from their position and stripped of their authority.
They will all remain in this status until the conclusion of this investigation.
Wednesday, an attorney on behalf of the Faggart family confirming Charles was the inmate who was critically injured. That same day, Sheriff T.K. announced he asked the FBI to assist them in this investigation. The following day, Faggart died, an attorney for the family confirming he was brain dead since Monday. And I wanted to know, when was the last time the Sheriff's Office reached out to the FBI for investigative assistance for an incident at the jail? So I reached out to them. They responded in part saying, "This is the first time we have made this request under Sheriff Waters. Although we do not track these requests, we are providing the information we currently have in the interest of transparency." It's a similar statement I received back from the FBI when I asked them the same question. And when I spoke to Kravitz about what and why the FBI would be involved in a case like this, she said the department could help with gathering facts and talking to parties involved. She also says they could be involved because of civil rights violations or color of law violations, one which deals with a failure to keep people from harm.
when you are a law enforcement officer in any capacity, just as I was in the FBI, when you take someone into custody, you have a responsibility, a duty of care, that they are transported and contained by detention, as in this case. So there is that duty of care while they are in your control. And if this person's rights were deprived by action or inaction, that will be problematic. And obviously that is going to be a key point in this investigation.
Khalil Maycock, Channel 4, the local station.
News4JAX reached out to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to see if it's involved in this investigation. The department says it has not received a request for assistance. Within the past hour, the attorney for the family of Charles Faggart sent us this statement. It reads in part, "The family is in communication with representatives from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office who have assured them that Charles's case is a top priority and that answers will be provided as soon as they are able. True to his generous spirit, Charles' kindness will transcend beyond his life as he was a registered organ donor. The family remains by Charles' side as they await the scheduling of his organ donation surgery."